The human body has a variety of sensory systems that aid in perceiving the internal and external stimuli. Traditionally, there are 5 senses included in the human sensory system. Sight, or ocular, hearing, or auditory, taste, or gustatory, smell, or olfactory, and touch, or tactile. 2 other senses have received mainstream attention. Vestibular, which is the sense of head movement and balance, and proprioceptive, which is our sense of muscles and joints. These 2 senses are referred to as the hidden senses that allow us to better navigate our world. Recently, a new surge of research has explored a 3rd hidden sense, referred to as interoception. Interoception allows us to sense the internal state of our body through our skin and internal organs. Some of the sensory components of interoception are pain, body temperature, itch, hunger, thirst, heart rate, taste, sleepiness, and when we need to use the washroom. Interoception helps us to sense localized feelings such as warmth or coldness, tickling or shivering, tension or relaxation, and trembling or steadiness. In doing so, it plays an integral role in how we experience emotions. The area of the brain that receives the majority of the information regarding interoception is called the insular cortex, or insula. By recognizing signals regarding our body and emotional state, the insula helps us to answer the question, "How do I feel?" After the initial reception of feelings and emotions, the brain creates a response. Our body's goal is to seek out equilibrium and works at an unconscious and conscious state to achieve that. As outlined in Mailer 2016, our body works in a hierarchical process to maintain balance. Our bodies are motivated to respond in the following way: feel sensations, body state or emotion detected, urge to act, action, and outcome. This can be a reaction to an immediate physical stimulus, such as being thirsty, or it can sense emotions such as nervousness in anticipation of an event. For example, our body would react to frustration by feeling the sensation of tight muscles, faster heart rate, tight chest, and overall heart rate increase, recognizing the emotion of frustration, urge to act, the action may be to ask for help, the outcome will be that the discomfort fades. The ability to detect and respond to internal and external stimuli allows us to self-regulate. If we are unable to make sense of what is going on within our bodies, we are unable to regulate and are in a state of unidentified discomfort. When your insula is functioning normally, it acts similarly to a gas gauge within a car. It sends you signals about how to proceed as you navigate within your world. It tells you to keep going, make a plan to stop for gas in the near future, or stop and fill up now. Similarly, interoception provides you with the clear information about the various levels within your body, how hungry or full you feel, how tired or energized you feel, and how stressed or relaxed you feel. Based on the signal your interoceptive system sends you, you know exactly what action you need to take. Decreased insular functioning and its role in interoception has been linked to numerous disorders such as attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder, eating disorders, depression, anxiety, and autism spectrum disorder, or ASD. While the link between ASD and interoception difficulties has not been fully explored, recent research has highlighted a connection. Individuals with sensory processing disorders may vary greatly on the continuum of sensing their internal body state. They may be overly sensitive to sensations they feel within their body, and therefore feel overly stimulated even at the smallest signal. For example, they may frequently feel they need to use the washroom, even though they are just beginning to fill their bladder. Alternatively, they may be unable to process the stimuli presented by their body and be unable to recognize that they need to use the bathroom and rather feel overall discomfort. Anywhere within this spectrum can cause emotional, physical, and behavioral problems. Decreased interoceptive awareness makes recognizing and regulating our emotions nearly impossible. Imagine not realizing you are angry or frustrated until after you acted out in a physical way. We need to know what emotions we are feeling in order to control it. When we are trying to fully understand a challenging behavior, it is very important that we identify the underlying cause. Often, we will focus on the external stimuli that may have caused the behavior, rather than exploring the internal, physical, and emotional causes that the individual may have trouble identifying. In order to help those with poor interoceptive awareness, we need to not only help them identify appropriate coping strategies, but also when to use them. This type of instruction can help to support individuals to be successful emotional regulators in a variety of settings. Educators and health professionals use a variety of strategies backed by sound research to support those with weaknesses in interoceptive awareness. While there are many programs available for educators, 3 will be outlined to conclude this video. The Zones of Regulation is a curriculum that focuses on sensory and emotional regulation. Through the concept of colored zones and corresponding traffic signs, triggers for undesired behavior are identified, while strategies for coping and regulating back to an optimal state are also outlined. The program allows students to customize their tools and strategies to cope with everyday situations by becoming personally responsible for their own regulation. The Mind Up curriculum by Scholastic includes research-based lessons that highlight simple strategies to help students focus their attention, improve self-regulation, build resilience to stress, and develop a positive mindset. The series of resources and posters offer lessons and support materials for students in grades kindergarten to grade 8. The materials are designed to be taught to an entire class or to target small groups and individuals. Finally, Interoception, the 8th sensory system, is an informative text regarding interoception. It offers specific information regarding students with ASD and provides some personal stories of success regarding emotional regulation and the strategies outlined within the text. It contains assessments and strategies to be used within specialized programs. Each individual will vary in their ability to sense what is happening inside their bodies. With that will come a variety of needs when it comes to learning to successfully self-regulate. When designing a program to help individuals with weak interoceptive awareness, it is necessary to help them to identify the internal or external cause of their behavior, provide them with the tools to regulate themselves, and teach them when and how to use them.